But she's an activist. She's about as strong as fighter for Israel as anyone you'd ever meet. And I'm proud to share the stage with her tonight, my friend Rachel Ostroy. Rachel, how are you?
Sid, thank you so much. I am so honored to be here tonight. You know, we all work, we all do so much, and we could all say we're putting in the towel. But I want to tell you something right now. Now is your time to stand up for Israel. It is never too late to be a voice. You hear all the voices of the room. If your vote was the only vote for Slate 15, imagine that. Your vote was the only vote. What would you do? How important would it be to you? That's how I want you to look at it tonight. It is so important that we stand up for Israel. When I think about the soldiers, right? We're home. Where do we live? New York.
Yeah.
Right? We go to sleep at night and we watch them on Instagram and we see them fighting and singing Am Yisrael Chai. That's all beautiful. But when they put their head down at night to sleep,
If they sleep.
Yeah. You know what they're sleeping on?
Rocks.
Rocks.
Yeah. You know, I'm glad you brought that up because we spent so much time, Rachel, and deservedly talking about the hostages, talking about the civilians that were brutally murdered back on October the 7th. I have a good friend, her name is LOD. She lives about 8 blocks away, former IDF soldier, and she sends me videos of soldiers that are still dying. I mean, I don't think we spend enough time. I'm glad you brought that up. We don't spend enough time giving the soldiers who are still fighting way past October 7th, putting their lives on the line for Israel and Jews around the world. So thank you, because the soldiers don't get enough credit.
They don't. And I want you just to realize for a minute, those soldiers have wives, have children. Time is something that we can never take back. Voting for ZOA is the only way to vote. If you stand with the left, you're making a big left wrong turn. I came all the way, it's true. I came all the way here to tell you that. My husband is born and bred in Israel, and it's all he says. If you vote tonight, you will make a difference. Not for me, not for Sid, but for the entire world. I think about the first time I went to Israel. Many of you, I know that we were talking about this earlier. We were saying, go to Israel. And I looked at Sid, I said, not everybody can make it to Israel. Not everybody was able to see the horrors that happened on October 7th. Maybe financially they can't make it there or whatever their schedules may be. Not everybody could be an activist and get on the plane and be there. But you know how they could be an activist and be a voice and fight hard? Tonight, by voting. You might not all be able to go to Israel, and you might be on American soil or soil around the world, but you can be on Israel soil in your heart and in your mind and in your power. And that's how we gain power. And I want to say one other thing.
And by the way, you don't vote tonight, you vote on Monday, but
pre-register.
Make the decision to vote tonight.
That's right.
Right.
But I want to say one thing. Anti-Semitism is anti-Zionism. And I believe in compassion over conflict. And I want you to think about that tonight. So when you think about which slate you should vote for, there is only one. There is only ZOA. We do not want to say left anymore. We have Trump behind us. Look at what he's done in the past 2 months. He had the hostages in his Oval Office. It is like a dream come true. It's like a pinch me moment. You have the most powerful man on this slate. What does that say to all of you? This is the slate. Slate 15, ZOA Coalition. I'm going to say it like 10 times. This is the only slate to vote for. Did you hear what Sid said? He jumped ship. I'm a Syrian girl from Brooklyn. He's an Ashkenaz Jew from Brooklyn, and we're telling you.
If I heard that word Hazit one more time when I was in high school,
Hazita.
I went to Schechter, you guys went to Flatbush. We had a big rivalry. It's a big deal.
That's right.
You always won. And you had the nicer houses on Ocean Parkway.
And I want to add in for you. You know, obviously I shifted gears after October 7th, and my page was only geared towards the love of Israel. And many people used to ask me, when is your page going back to normal? Has anything we've seen in the past almost 17 months normal? Children sitting in a library paying for tuition because they want to have a better life in America. They have these protesters sneaking up in the stairwell in libraries. You're watching on screens. Please, tonight, make a difference. Think about what ZOA could do for Israel, for our soldiers, our hostages, our communities. Take action. We're here tonight because we want to make a difference. Don't just think about it, do it. I'm asking all of you. I am a proud Jew. I am a proud mother. I am a sister. I work hard, and I'm here. I could be anywhere tonight. I could have made any excuse in the world.
True.
I can't. I have to be home.
And your husband's very cute. He's a cute guy. I saw him on the Zooms.
Very handsome. But we need to put our priorities in check. And I want to ask all of you, where do your priorities lie? Mine lie with Israel.
And I can tell you why that's true. Because I admit, I only became this guy after October 7th. But my friend Rachel and her husband, again, as she talked about born in Israel, you were in Israel many, many, many times before October 7th.
I got married in Israel.
She got married in Israel. That's pretty nice.
I want to tell you,
I
this
wasn't
year,
there. You didn't invite me.
well,
I didn't
maybe
know
I'll
you.
renew my vows. We'll have the whole ZOA team.
There you go. I love it. That is Rachel Ostroy. She does a great job for us, and you were magnificent here tonight. Thank you. And I thought your message was really resonating when you said, if you can't go to Israel, I'm a big stalker. I get paid for. You know what I mean? So if you can't get to Israel, if you could be there heart and soul, I think that is one of the great points all night. So thank you.
And I want every single one of you to DM me tonight, Monday, every single day. We want all the votes. I want you to send me messages. I voted, I voted, I voted, 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 voted. That's all I want to hear. And you will see the difference that ZOA is going to continuously make. So vote. I support you. I implore you. And just remember, compassion over conflict. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. You were
tonight.
fantastic. What a terrific job. Thank you. That's Rachel Ostroy. And these are the types of people we have at ZOA. Beautiful, like the Trump administration, beautiful, young, smart people who actually care. There's no agenda. There's no hidden agenda. That young lady, Rachel, and Liz, and Morton, and more folks you're going to hear from tonight, Gabriel, they actually care.